Okay, this is the Model 11 Part 3 notes. This is page 6. We're going to do the same thing but look at it a little differently. Okay, so example 7, assume the cholesterol level of adult American women can be described by a normal distribution N18824. Remember that notation. The 188 is our mean, that standard deviation is 24. A, what's the probability that a randomly selected adult woman would have a cholesterol level over 200 milligrams per deciliter? So we are going to start the way we did before. We are going to draw that normal distribution. Here, though, I'm not using 0 as my mean. I don't have z-scores. I am going to use that mean of 188. My standard deviation is 24. So if I add 24 to that, I get 212, which means that my cholesterol level of 200 is somewhere in here. Okay. We want cholesterol levels over 200. Over means to the right. Notice I am not calculating the z-scores. I'm going to go ahead and work with what we have. I am moving to the right. So this is my 1 minus. I want the probability to the right of that value. And we talked about this before. On page 1, I gave you this formula, and I am going to... I lied, it was page 3. I'm going to cut this from here and paste it. Let's copy it. And so this is the Excel command we're using this time. Norm.dist does the same thing our norm.s.dist does. Here, though, you can plug in, let's do this, explain this as we go through. Our x value, which is 200, our mean, which is 188, our standard deviation, they told us, was 24. Again, 1 for that cumulative distribution. So let's see if we can just make sure that everything makes sense. Mean of 188, here's my mean. I have a standard deviation of 24. There's that. When I enter this into Excel, ooh, you know what? I forgot. I found the probability that x is greater than 200. I get 0.03. No, I don't. I get 0.3085. B, what's the probability that a randomly selected adult woman would have cholesterol levels between 150 and 170? So again, I'm going to start with my normal distribution. I have a mean of 188. Both 170 and 150 are below. Guess again, we want the visual of the area we want to find the probability for. So norm.dist. 170 is my x, where my mean is 188. My standard deviation is 24. My cumulative value is 1 minus that lower limit, that lower z-score, norm.dist. I got 150, 188, 24, 1. Darn it, I want the probability that 150 is less than x is less than 170. Here I get 0.1699549. Just that reminder, we want 4 places. Taking a look at the fifth, that 5, which means this rounds up to 10, which means we round up to the other one. That rounds up to 10. We got the probability that our cholesterol level is between 150 and 170 as 0.1700. And I'm going to leave those 2 zeros after it to show that this has been rounded to 4 places. And they're my Excel commands. I'm going to